we are not even checking the credit score of the customer. Customer can come, pledge the securities and get the loan. So not only it's a credit, democratization exercise, it is a credit correction exercise also. If someone has got kind of a bad credit, they can correct the credit by, use of loan against mutual fund. Lark is a lucky bird. Lark is a singing bird. Lark can kind of, lark bird can, invoke goodness, good luck. So we see, Lark would be a kind of, a good name for the company, and it's a good kind of, prospect for the business also.
And the technology, is it indigenously developed?
Yes, it is in-house developed, and we keep on kind of innovating on that, improvising on the technology front, and of course, as we see the skill requirement, actually we are also building a scalable platform. We see millions of customers participating. We anticipating that large number of customers would kind of come to platform and look for the solution. We are also parallelly kind of building a very scalable and robust tech platform.
Hello viewers, Namaskar. This is BN Kumar. We have a very interesting financial services fintech personality, rather, Mr. Rohit Pateria, who has launched Lark Finserv. Lark, as you can make out, is the name of the bird. And let's see what this new bird in the fintech market is going to give us. Rohit, briefly tell us as to what prompted you to get into this business. Rohit.
Thanks for having me, sir. Lark Finserv was, incorporated with a very clear view to plug in the gap in the market. We have seen the extraordinary growth in the mutual fund market. We have seen tenfold growth in the mutual fund market in the last 10 years. Now it is almost around 75,000 crore of mutual fund AUM in the market. And this is something which is, extraordinary. Like, retail participation is coming through. AUM of almost around $100 billion accumulated through SIP participation. This all shows that there is a common interest in the participation, especially in the capital market instrument. And public at large is participating through mutual fund, and they are participating in the growth story of India. But there is a huge gap with respect to credit options available against these investment. Now, if someone is investing into mutual fund, and if he's looking for quick cash, he has to redeem the mutual fund. That's the only option available.
But as
So
far as shares
lending
are
against,
concerned, in shares, equity shares, there's a loan against shares option available. Is it not available in mutual funds?
yeah. So less was always there. Like lending against financial asset was in existence for ages. It is not a new
Yeah.
concept per se. But the digital lending against these asset is something is very, very fresh and very new. The digital lending against these asset means getting fund in just in time, actually. That means on Lark platform, if someone is looking for lending against mutual fund, they can get fund under 10 minutes. We have seen 10-minute delivery from Zepto, Blinkit, and other grocery application. But delivering lending against mutual fund or loans against mutual fund under 10 minutes is something which is new. Now, loans against shares, loans against bond, they are there, but it's in physical form. So if right now also, if you want to take loans against shares, and if you want to take from legacy institution, it will take 7 to 10 days time to kind of get the fund in bank account. However, fintech like Lark Finserv now got the potential to give loan under 10 minutes. That means fund in the bank account under 10 minutes.
Has this service been launched already, rolled out?
This is already launched. We are there in the market for over 2 years now.
Oh, and what has been the response?
Response is super. Like, earlier I was thinking that, since there is a huge, information gap between tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities, and I will not have, expected response from tier 3, tier 4 cities. But believe me, there is a huge penetration now. Now information flow fast. Investors or customers are aware. They are tech savvy. They are internet savvy. So not only tier 1, in fact, tier 3, tier 4 cities also responded as well. We have seen the pattern actually. Like, there are small investors who are investing into mutual fund, not having significant saving in the form of cash. Earlier, they were investing into mutual fund, but when there is a cash requirement, short-term cash requirement, they tend to redeem the mutual fund. Now,
Yeah.
as the information is going, or it is kind of spreading fast among small cities also, customers are resorting to leverage option and not redeeming their mutual fund. So if there is a cash requirement, maybe for medical emergency, for any other personal purpose, they can easily set up the credit limit and get the withdrawal done under 10 minutes, 24 into 7. So that is the trend actually which is picking up fast, and response is superb. We have seen all kind of use cases from small investor to enterprise client, and we have seen people who are drawing 5,000 rupees also, and who are drawing kind of 5 crore also. My platform can give loan starting 10,000 portfolio to kind of 10 crore portfolio. That means we are catering to the need of every type of customers, a very small retail customer to mid-sized customer to large-sized customer who are looking for kind of cash for their business purpose, for the reinvestment in the market, or for any other purpose. At the same time, small users, or having a small kitty of mutual fund investment through SIP or through lump sum, they generally kind of take loan for the purpose of their short-term cash requirement, maybe some emergency, maybe to address kind of immediate cash requirement actually.
There are various ways of investing in mutual fund. One is SIP, other is the long-term investment. So even the funds which are locked for 3 to 5 years, can they also be encashed for this loan purpose?
So there are 26, 27,000 schemes. Not all schemes are eligible for loan. There are list of securities or list of schemes actually which are eligible for loan.
Okay.
There are few mutual fund which are not eligible for loan, and those include right now the demat mutual fund which are in lock-in, mutual fund which are already lien marked somewhere for some other purpose. So these are the mutual fund not eligible. So like ELSS,
Yeah.
unless those units are free, you cannot place them. So that means the
Okay.
loan is not available for units which are locked. You can get loan only against units which are free, because you have to pledge the unit to get the loan actually.
How does one come to get to know this, whether my mutual fund investment is eligible for loan or not?
It is so we have built a eligibility engine. Like a
Okay.
customer come on our platform and give consent to pull his cash data.
Okay.
There is a consolidated account statement from MFC. Once that data is pulled, actually, we come to know what is his total investment and what is the value of that investment as per last NAV. Now, basis the lender underwriting criteria, we evaluate the eligibility of that particular customer. It's all digital. So the
Okay.
moment we pull the data, that is MFC data, and BRE is already built there, that means the rule which is configured there itself actually on the platform, customer come to know about his eligibility under 10 seconds.
What is
That,
BRE?
that is business rule engine.
Okay.
That means the rule which define the eligibility of a customer actually, whether the customer is eligible for loan or not, that is configured on the platform itself. The moment the data is pulled, basis
Yes.
the rule, we come to know that this is the eligibility of the customer, and it reflect on customer mobile app also. So once
Okay.
he see the eligibility, he get the offer from the lender, and basis his preferred, offer, he can proceed for loan journey. It is up
How does
completely.
the Yeah. How does the repayment start? Like, for instance, I have 5 lakh rupees worth funds. I've drawn 2 lakhs. So, is there an EMI facility, or do you have to pay a lump sum back to your platform? How does it work?
Sir, this is a line of credit. This is a line of credit. Yeah. So this is a line of credit. That means you may have 10 lakh rupees of mutual fund portfolio, and against 10 lakh rupees of mutual fund folio, you get 5 lakh rupees, eligibility. That means
Okay.
against, 10 lakh rupees mutual fund, you get 50% LTV. Now, if you get 5 lakh rupees eligibility, it is not necessary for you to kind of, set up the entire limit. As per your current requirement, maybe 5 lakh rupees is the sanction amount, but you can set your limit, say 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees, whatever requirement are there actually.
Okay.
Now, once the limit is set up and you complete your journey, that means all the journey of a digital
One
lending,
word.
all
Yeah.
those
Okay.
8 steps they include fetching a portfolio, KYC, e-mandate, e-sign. All those steps are done, and you have set your limit at 2 lakh rupees, not 5 lakh rupees. You get the loan done. Once the lodgement and you become ready for credit, you can draw money up to the sanction amount. That means if sanction amount is 2 lakh, you can withdraw the money up to 2 lakh rupees. Now, this is at complete customer discretion whether he is drawing the entire sanction amount, that is withdrawal amount which is available, or he can draw the amount which is necessary or required at that point of time actually. So against a 2 lakh rupees loan, he can draw 20,000 also. But since it's a line of credit, anytime you can repay, your interest will be charged on those number of days for which you have utilized that amount actually. So if you have
Okay.
utilized that 20,000 rupees only for 10 days, interest will be charged on those 10 days only.
So no, but see, when I withdraw, say 2 lakhs or 1 lakh from my fund, so to that extent my fund is empty. I mean, when the gap is there. So do I have to pay the 1 lakh plus the interest so that my fund gets remains intact? There is slight confusion. How does it work?
Yeah, no, sir, since it is a line of credit, that means whatever amount you have withdrawn, you have to only service the interest part. That means
Okay.
since you have given the e-mandate to the lender, lender has right to debit interest amount from your bank account, only interest amount. Now,
Okay.
whatever principal outstanding is there, you can
Hmm.
repay the principal at your own discretion. You can do the
Okay.
complete lump sum repayment or you can do part payment also. But whatever principal outstanding is there, the interest will be charged on per day basis.
Okay. So as I paid, but
Yeah,
the interest burden
flexible.
comes down. Yeah.
Very flexible. That means you're not being charged any penal interest if you're repaying it before time. It is not a EMI, it is a line of credit. You only have to service the loan through interest. Principal payment is completely at the discretion of the customer, and when you sign up for this loan, you sign up for 3 years. That means
Okay.
till end of third year actually you can continue with your loan, and you have to only service the interest. Repay at your own kind of comfort and discretion.
Okay. So, what kind of businesses or individuals have been drawing these kind of loans? Probably it works out much better than taking a personal loan or, as you said, redeeming also. You can explain that?
Sir, compared to a unsecured loan, this is a very cost-effective solution. That is one.
Yes.
Like the unsecured loan may cost you even 18,000 to even in some of the application or private lenders, lending at 36% also.
Yeah.
But this is a very cost-effective solution, which is ranging between 10.5%, 11%. And that too line of credit. It's not a EMI-based option.
Okay.
So customer would definitely like to prefer a secured loan, which is a very low cost compared to a unsecured loan, which is very high cost, and that to a EMI option. And
Yes.
completely depend upon customer current circumstances actually. So if someone has got the mutual fund and that is his own capital which is there invested in the form of mutual fund, he will find it very easy to kind of set up a line of credit and get the fund for the requirement. This is as simple as lending against or getting loan against your FD. It's a few minute
Okay.
job, like against your FD also instantly you get the fund.
Yeah.
So other than redeeming your mutual fund, uh, without compromising your long-term investment goal, without compromising with your tax implication, you get the line of credit instantly, and that is a flexible, arrangement where you can repay and withdraw. That means a line of credit where you want to, if there is a cash requirement, you withdraw, and if it is fulfilled, you are repaying back actually. So
So
compared to
what is the
unsecured loan,
general, yeah, what is the general profile of your borrowers? It could be housewives, individuals, small businessmen. What is the general
anybody,
say?
digital loans against mutual funds, digital loans against mutual funds are only available for an individual borrower. A
Okay,
individual borrower can only get the loan against mutual fund through digital means. And this is not a technology limitation, it's a regulatory limitation actually. So
okay.
regulation doesn't allow, digital loan processing for a non-individual customer actually. So a individual with, a particular, age frame between 18 to say 65, not a NRI customer, that means he should be a resident customer, can take loans against mutual fund on these platforms actually.
Okay. That means business community and non-individuals who want to take aware of this facility, they can go to the banks directly.
Yeah.
Is it allowed?
No, they can go to bank, but this bank, there are limitations with respect to bank also. They can go
Yeah,
to bank, but for someone who is non-individual, that is, a corporate entity or a LLP
small
or maybe
businessmen,
trust,
MSME.
they can still process the loan through physical means. They can go to NBFC, they can go to bank and process their loan. And of course, 7 to 8 days of time, actually, they get the money.
Okay.
But if there is any regulatory kind of, approvals, and if regulator want us to kind of, build any, digital solution for non-individual, we would be more than happy to kind of, build something around it actually.
So how many customers must have taken advantage of your facility so far?
On our platform, there are, more than 5,000 customers. They have taken the loan on our platform, and there are multiple thousands of them actually who come and check the eligibility, and they are our potential borrower. So they have a pre-sanctioned kind of, loan available, and whenever they are ready, they can simply kind of, log into Lark platform and get the loan. So a very, very secured and very reliable platform has been built. And I'm sure this particular kind of, concept will, uh, get the acceptance and traction in the market in coming days actually.
Is there any competition? Anybody else offering this facility today?
There are competition, yeah. So there are, a couple of uh, fintech fellow. They themselves are building similar kind of platform. Everyone has got their own uniqueness, and it's good that there are multiple players catering to this market. It's a huge opportunity for everyone actually.
Yes.
Against a
Yeah.
75 lakh crore mutual fund, not even 0.5% is leveraged so far. So we are in
Oh,
the same, this will follow the same trajectory as gold loan. We have seen gold loan coming from, almost zero to now, almost 8 lakh crore of book actually. That is something actually which is extraordinary kind of development. Of course, there is a taboo attached to gold loan, but it still,
gold.
it find its own kind of, acceptance in the market. Mutual fund is something actually which is wider market. The number is 75,000 crore of mutual fund holding among 5 crore investors, and
Yeah.
there is a estimate actually this will touch very soon 100,000 crore, and beyond that actually there is a estimate by MFI that it will grow tenfold in next 10 years. So extraordinary kind of run which is expected in time to come actually, and we all are anticipating that the growth is only possible with the leverage option attached to it, because prevention of redemption is the most important aspect of it actually.
Yeah.
Redemption is a leaky bucket. The moment you focus on AUM building actually, you there is a significant amount of redemption which is happening on monthly basis actually. Through LAMF, that leakage can be kind of plugged in. So
Okay.
the growth which is expected, or the market participants are anticipating, can only be possible if there is a leverage option actively kind of provided to the customers actually, so that rather than kind of redeeming their mutual fund, they fall through on the leverage option or loan against mutual fund option to kind of address their short-term cash requirement.
Are there any repeat borrowers? Like I we don't know, maybe I'd come back after a couple of years.
Anyone, like there are repeat customers are coming back. So if their requirements are fulfilled, they can close the loan. They can come back and again take the loan for all the free units they have actually.
Great. So this is the only service that you're focusing today on?
We are fully focusing on lending against financial assets, sir. Lending against mutual fund is just a first step. The second development would be lending against stocks. And beyond that, actually, we will be lending against bond, debenture, REITs, ETF, AIF also. So it is a full
Okay.
spectrum, full stack development. Actually, we are concentrating, on building a leverage option for every single financial asset. We are on the mission to give leverage option against every single portfolio, every single folio, and that is the great service to the society, because ultimately it is leading to credit democratization.
Yeah.
Because we are we are facilitating loan to customers who may not have kind of that credit history to get the loan. Although they are investing through mutual fund, they may not have appropriate civil score or credit score also. Here we are not even checking the credit score of the customer. Customer can come, pledge the securities, and get the loan. So not only it's a credit democratization exercise, it is a credit correction exercise also. If someone has got kind of bad credit, they can correct the credit by use of loan against mutual fund.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. And the technology, is it indigenously developed?
Yes, yes, it is in-house developed, and we keep on kind of innovating on that, improvising on the technology front, and of course as we see the scale requirement, actually we are also building a scalable platform. We see millions of customer participating. We anticipating that large number of customer would kind of come to platform and look for the solution. So we are also parallelly kind of building a very scalable and robust tech platform under Lark Finserv.
We began by saying that lark is a bird. So why did you choose that name?
Lark is a lucky bird. Lark is a singing bird. It's lark can kind of lark bird can invoke goodness, good luck. So we see lark would be a kind of a good name for the company, and it's a good kind of prospect for the business also.
Great. On that note, that Lark will bring luck to you as well as your customers. Thank you very much, Rohit, for your time, and
Thank you. Thanks for
absolutely delighted,
thanks
and
for giving the opportunity, sir. Thank you so much.
wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Namaskar and stay safe.
Namaskar, sir.